So every term the topic of plagiarism comes up. I hate to even discuss it. I cringe at the fact that even someone would attempt this, but every term, every single term, 2 or 3 students plagiarize, and I catch them, and then I submit the paperwork to the dean, an academic dishonesty report. It's messy. I don't enjoy doing it. There's just no reason for it. To help curb this, I've started requiring students to submit their Word projects via turnitin.com. HPU's made this really easy to do. You don't have to go to an external website. Everything's integrated right here in WebCT. So today I'm just going to do a quick demo of how you'll be submitting your Word project. For the demo today, I'm going to submit 2 files, one that's been plagiarized and one that has not. So if you click on, let's see, click on Course Projects. The Word project is the only file that we will be submitting through Turnitin. So click the Word project. Scroll to the very bottom and you'll see the Turnitin link here. This is a video about how to use turnitin.com. So we're just going to click the Word Final Project link here. In your WebCT class, it might be a little different. It might be called Word Final Project and maybe the CRN of the class, or at any rate, there should only be one link here. So my Turnitin page may look a little bit different than yours because I'm the instructor. Yours should look very similar. If it looks so different that you have questions, just let me know and we can work through it together. I'm going to click Submit. I'm going to give myself a little more room here. I'm going to click Submit Paper. I think that in yours it will populate the author information with your name. So I'm going to submit Brian. Okay, and the submission title will be Paper 1. Browse for a file to upload. And in this case, I'm going to do the not plagiarized file first. And I'll click Upload. It'll take just a minute to process. Okay, so it's going to say confirmation. Here it gives you a quick preview of your paper. And then I'm going to click. This is being submitted as a non-enrolled student, and it's not going to go to any repositories. So if anyone in the future submits this exact text, it's not going to check for plagiarism. When I was a student, I had a fundamental problem with turnitin.com because they made their money off of my work. So rest assured, when you submitted an assignment through this class, when I set up the turnitin.com projects for this class, I select no repository. So your papers aren't going into a turnitin.com repository. I'm going to click Submit. And that's it. In this case, I'm going to submit another paper because I'd like for you to see the difference. So same thing. Submission title, paper 2. And in this one, I have copied and pasted some text from Wikipedia about General Patton. Okay, so step 2, a preview of the paper that I've submitted, and I'm going to submit this. And there's my confirmation. I'm going to go to the inbox. And you'll see, now the first paper that I uploaded here, paper 1, it's already done with its Turnitin magic. I can look at my originality report here. Make this a little smaller. And you can see that 0% of my paper is plagiarized. This is the originality report. Anything that were plagiarized would be highlighted here, which you're going to have the opportunity to see in the next when we look at the next one. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to just refresh the page here. Okay, and it looks like the second one is done with its turnitin magic here, and you can see that it has an originality report of 93%. So you can see it's pretty easy to identify the plagiarized one. If I click on this, oh, you can see here the highlighted areas. It's pretty easy to see the plagiarized portions here. So you'll have the opportunity to see this originality report, and if your perceived level of plagiarism is high, you need to take it back, take the assignment back, and see where you plagiarized, or where it looks like you plagiarized, and clean that up. It's not uncommon to have some 5–6% of your paper to appear plagiarized. If you just have a few words, a few common words together, that's not a big deal. I'm looking for anything over 10%. I'm going to start to raise an eyebrow and question why your paper is looking plagiarized. So if you have any questions about this, please let me know.